Let's talk straight. You're working full-time, pulling in $25 an hour, maybe even a little more. You think, finally, we're making decent money. Then the bills hit. Rent, electricity, gas, groceries, car insurance, phone, internet. Suddenly that paycheck vanishes faster than it arrives. You apply for assistance, food stamps, utility help, housing aid, child care support, and get denied. Reason? Your gross income is too high. This isn't just your story, it's happening to millions right now. The system is broken, outdated, and hurting everyday people who are trying hard but still falling behind. Here's the core problem in plain words. Most government assistance programs base eligibility on gross income, your pay before taxes and deductions. They use income limits that haven't kept up with reality. Many of these guidelines were set in the 1990s or early 2000s, when life cost far less. Back then, rent for a decent apartment might have been $500, $700 a month in many places. Utilities were cheaper. Groceries didn't eat half your check. Minimum wage stretched further. Fast forward to today. Housing costs have skyrocketed. Average rent in many U.S. cities has doubled or tripled since the 1990s. Electricity rates keep climbing. Some areas see 20–50% increases in the last few years alone. Groceries jumped dramatically after supply chain issues and inflation. Gas, car repairs, child care, health care, everything costs way more. A family making $25 an hour in 2025 often feels poorer than someone making $10 an hour in the 1990s. Do the math. If you earn $25 an hour full-time, about 40 hours a week, that's roughly $52,000 a year before taxes. Sounds solid, right? But after taxes, health insurance deductions, and other withholdings, take-home might drop to $38,000, $42,000. Now subtract rent, $1,500, $2,200 a month in many areas. Utilities, $300, $500 a month. Food, $600, $900 for a family, transportation, and basics. You're left with almost nothing or worse, debt. Assistance programs look at that gross $52,000 and say, too much. They don't adjust enough for today's real costs. They're still using old formulas that assume life is as adjustable as it was 30 years ago. It's not. Today, even middle-income families struggle to cover essentials without help. Yet the cutoffs remain frozen or barely updated, trapping hardworking people in a no-win zone. Too much for aid, too little for comfort. This creates a painful reality. People making what looks like good money on paper are living paycheck to paycheck. They skip doctor visits, delay car repairs, choose between groceries and heat. They're effectively earning yesterday's low wages because today's expenses have exploded. It's as if the value of that $25 has shrunk to feel like $6, $8 an hour from decades ago. The system needs urgent fixes. Income limits must be tied to real cost of living indexes that update every year, not every decade. Programs should consider net income or actual expenses more fairly. Regions with sky-high housing and utilities deserve higher thresholds. Families shouldn't be punished for earning a living wage that still doesn't cover basics. Until changes happen, millions stay stuck, working harder longer, yet denied the temporary help that could make the difference between stability and survival. This isn't about laziness. It's about an economy that moved fast while the safety net stayed stuck in the past. People deserve rules that match today's world, not rules from a cheaper era. If you're facing this, know you're not alone. Share your story, push for change. Demand updates so assistance actually helps those who need it most. Please feel free to follow, subscribe, comment, like, and share. This helps you to stay connected to me, and it helps me to remain here creating more content for you. Thank you, love always, Maria DC Santiago.